Good evening and welcome to Flat Earth Canada. Of course, you have heard my taste before on about Flat Earth, but I will have a cigarette, you know. And of course, let's talk moon landing. We're going to land on the moon. Well, that's, that's pretty hard to do in 1969. But of course, oh, but you want that. But I was there in 1969. I know that they're a pile of shit. Now, getting back to what we're going to talk about today is outer space and aliens and books that write about aliens and oh, there's aliens and yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, if you go swimming in the Pacific Ocean, you better know what you're doing because it'll gobble you up like real fast. Now, let's talk science. Let's talk the science. Let's talk the science of a vacuum cleaner. Let's talk the science of air. And let's talk the science of speed. Speed. Not speed you shoot in your arm. No, not that speed. No, no, no. You don't want to shoot speed in your arm. You want to have a cold beer. Mm. Preferably a Canadian cold beer is pretty nice. But let's get back to science and technology, shall we? Now, I would like to stipulate on Globebusters, there's a good vid about the 1959 Antarctic Treaty. And you couldn't even get a goddamn cockroach in there. Go read it. It's excellent, very good, you know, and you'll understand why we don't have a cold beer in Antarctica. You know, because like I say, I mean that 1959 treaty. Holy shit! Now that's a treaty. These people are having wars all over the world, and they got this treaty. Like holy shit! Why don't you just use that treaty? And there would be no wars on the planet Earth at all. There would be no wars if everybody signed the Antarctica 1959 treaty. Wars would not be going on the planet Earth. Ooh. Now, if you go into the topic of the solar system, we got a solar system. All right. So, you walk outside your door and you got a solar. No, you don't. No, it's flat. It's real flat. And I swam in some big lakes in Canada, Lake Ontario, Lake Erie, Lake Superior, Lake Winnipeg, and they're big lakes and they're real flat. You know, they're damn flat. They don't. There's no bendy water. You know, you know, you know, There's no bendy water. You don't have to worry about bendy water. I mean, how does water bend over a ball? If you're living on a ball, it's a ball. Doesn't matter how big it is, it's still a friggin' ball. Now, getting back to scientific facts, as I think a lot of flat earthers have stipulated and proved, and very well, I must say, that if you're traveling 600 miles an hour on a nice, lovely jet, which is very high tech for us humans, You're doing 600 miles an hour at 33,000 feet. All right. Now, if you're going with the spin, and they say we spin at 1,000 miles an hour in one direction, okay. So it would be advisable to, when you get up in the plane, get up to 33,000, you go with the spin. You'd be doing, you'd be doing 1,600 miles an hour. And you'd get there a lot faster. You're damn right you would. Now, the point is that this is not stipulated or factored on any factuals because they want you grade 2 stupid for the rest of your life. That is crap. So I'll have a beer on that one. Now, getting on technology, it's very good. What you can do, you can build a super helicopter. Now, if the logic is that what they say, that the earth does, we live on a ball and it does spin. So the logic would be for transportation all over this ball, you would build a really nice helicopter, with cold beers and, and a lounge and, and you'd build it so good that it could lift up almost to space and wait for the earth to turn, just come back down, and boy, sure beats the gas bill when you do something like that, doesn't it? But they don't, do they? No, they've never done that because they want you. They want you getting the money out of your pocket and paying for gasoline. Boy, that's bad. And we go into the topic of the electric sun, or how far the sun is. Well, if the sun is 93 million miles, we'd probably be a frozen planet. We're not in the Goldilocks. No, that's a pile of shit. What is this? The Wizard of Oz technology? No, they've never proved any of that. They have never, ever proved any of that. What you're getting from these fuckers 500 years ago is a pile of shit. And I mean a pile of shit. And there's a lot of us, Canadians, Americans, British, Yugoslavians, Ukrainians, Russians, Japanese, Chinese, Indians from India, Australians are waking up like this is really a pile of shit. Now, getting back to the fact that, okay, the sun is 93 million miles away. Okay, that's good. Okay, that all right, yeah. Well, they can't prove that. They can, they can say, well, no, but that doesn't work because we can't, as scientists like myself, I can't look at that and say, hey, wait a minute, how are you doing that? No, they won't show that. No way. No way. This 93 million miles away sun. No. And the moon is supposedly 263,000 miles away. That's a pile of shit. It's right there. It's right there, man. It's right there. Yeah. It's right there. And like, what factors in on the whole topic is, hey, oh shit, did you go to the moon in 1969? No, you didn't. So omit it. Don't die being a goddamn piece of shit that you said you had that you said you walked on the moon. That is a pile of crap. And I mean a real pile of crap. Glad you watched my videos, and the main thing is have a cold beer. Don't kill anybody today. And we'll build that spacecraft. Yes, we will.